recording there?
No, we weren't. Nope, weren't recording when you said spit on it and stick it in.
Okay.
I did not capture that, but now the audience just came in to spit on it and stick it in. I'm not going to tell you what we were talking about.
Nope.
But
should have came to the live audience.
Yeah, use your imagination. Somebody keeps kicking the door open. No problem.
It's the wind.
Dirty wind.
Yeah, bastard.
Oh man. So you back from Florida?
Yeah. Had a great time.
Yeah.
It's been 3 days down in Florida, and I don't know if I was sober for the 3 days, but yeah, had a nice little
Florida. You can kind of do whatever you want.
That was the whole theme. You
can't get out of control.
That's what I'm saying. That was the whole theme when we were down there. Like, should we keep drinking? Nah, we're in Florida. Exactly. You're right.
Weren't you also on an island?
Yes. Yeah.
So that's the point.
Yeah. So we all knew that, going to this island was going to be like, if we went out to eat, we knew it was going to be, expensive. We knew everything there that you had to buy on the island was going to be more expensive just because you have to import it. So we go to this restaurant.
Wait, hold on a second. How long is the ferry ride to the island?
25 minutes.
Okay. It shouldn't be more expensive. That's not really fucking commuting it.
Well, it's not, but so let's go.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Sorry, I thought you were done.
I'm not done.
Okay, sorry.
All the shit's transported from like California.
Yeah.
And you're telling me 20 minutes? It's not like it's going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's on a fucking boat.
Oh, I get it. I mean, trust me, my wallet gets it. Okay.
A gallon of milk here is $9.
Yeah. No.
Why?
Yeah. We don't have any.
We only have Spam. Just in case the ships can't get here. I don't know why I went into this, but it feels like an island Floridian.
That's not. That's like
voice.
That's not. That's like
I don't know.
Prospector. Like,
well, they kind of are.
Yeah.
Prospecting for tail.
Yeah, sure.
Yours.
Yeah, my tail, because they're semen.
Hey, man, you from Ohio? I kind of like it. You got that beard going on.
Boy, you got a purty mouth.
Yeah, I don't want to see it, though. Looking at the back of your head. Did that happen?
No. There was no rape on the trip.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you sound surprised? I mean, I know it's Florida. I get it.
It's on an island. Anything that's happened on an island in Florida, every movie I've ever watched has turned into sexual assaults and murder.
Honestly, that conversation came up.
Did it?
We actually, we're talking about like how much rape actually do you think goes on this island? Because there's maybe 200 houses. You're not on that island unless you buy a house. The other question was, or rent a house.
Right.
The other question was, can you get across on that island if you didn't rent the house?
I don't know.
That's what we didn't know either. I mean,
I'm sure you just pull a boat up to it. It's not like it's getting 37 miles out into the
exactly
out into the sea.
It was the Gulf. It was the Gulf side, so there was like no big waves or anything.
Oh, so it was kind of warm.
Yeah,
that's nice. I mean, you'd like to have, if that happened to you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like it to be in a nice warm setting?
Yeah, I don't want raped in like North Dakota or something. It'd be cold.
Pretty cold here. Yeah. I mean,
good point.
I'm not saying I'm gonna. I'm just saying
we're
you
the
never
only ones
know.
in this room
it's
right
cold.
Now. Okay.
Saying it's cold and there's an axe over there. I'm just saying. Just saying.
A lot of power tools.
Just pointing out what's around.
Anyway, so this restaurant we go to, we just paid for Molly and I and got a meal. Got her a meal, a couple of drinks.
That you got her one too.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes you just, she can fend for herself. Got her some drinks, got me some drinks. You want to guess the price for just the two of us?
Dinner and drinks?
Dinner and drinks.
Just the way you said it?
Yeah.
I'm going to be in not knowing how much you drank. I'm going to assume neither of you got drunk at the restaurant.
No, we were drunk when we got to the restaurant. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say we're in the $80 to $90 range.
$120.
$120.
Yeah.
Well, you just chewed up your tip.
Oh, for sure. Oh, 18% was already put on the bill.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, exactly. Because
it's so expensive. Exactly. We know you're going to stiff our waitress or waiter.
Waiter.
I've seen it both ways.
He was an old pervert. He made a bunch of dirty jokes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Did he touch you?
Maybe there is rape on the island.
Yeah. Did he touch you?
No.
You know what customers really hate when you're a waiter?
Yeah.
Is having their face touched. I mean, have you ever,
have my face touched by a waiter?
By a waiter. Just,
No.
All right, well, I'm just saying. Try it sometime.
I'm not a waiter.
You just go up to a waiter and touch their face. See if it.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't go up to a waitress. That's a different.
Yeah, that's
just go up to a waiter, touch their face, see how they like it.
Gotcha. Right. But the way that they did the billing, they didn't do like they were so lazy about it. They didn't give you a bill for your individual stuff. He comes up to us. He goes, yeah, it's either you all just throw in money and pay for it, or you come up to the POV system and you just point out what you got.
Huh.
So
it was fancy enough to have a point of sale system.
Yes.
But not enough to print the receipt out for anybody.
Yeah. I said POV, I think.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I think you're into this point of view angle. Ooh. I like to pretend it's me.
Exactly. I like to pretend it's me spending $120 on a fucking meal. Anyway, so we all go up. Well, it fucks the last person who pays. Because if you forget that you like had something, or if he double charges somebody something, that person's left with the rest. And so I was looking, and I was just curious on how much things were, because they obviously prices weren't listed on the menu. You just
why would they?
Exactly. You're going to pay for it anyway.
Yeah.
So I clicked on it. A plate of fries, which hands down maybe the best fries I've ever eaten, were $18.
Wow.
Yeah. For potatoes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you can grow potatoes anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Especially Idaho. But,
or Ireland.
No, you can't.
Matter.
No.
Well, I guess
there's
they
a
did have
famine.
that famine.
They had famine that one time. You can't grow shit there.
Those are very famously for not being able to grow potatoes for a certain time.
Yeah. But anyway, $18. We each had one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did $36 worth of fries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, is there a McDonald's on this island?
No. I got the black and the grouper fish sandwich. Wonderful. The food was fantastic. I'm not going to bitch about the food. That was $27.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can't even make that a platter that comes with the fries.
Nope. That was a $27 sandwich. I'm like, this fucking grouper better be fresh.
$27. What's it come with? Just the sandwich.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get a pickle? That'll be $9.
It was the sandwich. There may have been, I was drunk. There may have been some coleslaw. That's the only thing I can think of. But you
can add on one scoop of coleslaw for $37.50.
It was the small bag of Lay's that pizza places give you.
Yeah, the 50-cent bag.
Yeah, the 50
what am I doing
bag.
with this?
Yeah. Who's kidding themselves?
There's
This
6
is a
chips
side.
in here.
Yeah.
And 2 of them are broken.
Yeah. But, other than that, great trip. Wedding was awesome. Great couple. So
they went through with it?
They went through with it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, it'd be if you went down there and they didn't.
I mean, I still had a good trip to Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if they wouldn't have went through with it, we'd have just gotten even more drunk.
Yeah. Did you cover your nipples for the ceremony?
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
good.
no, technically I didn't, because they were poking through my shirt.
Oh.
So they were real
Some
happy.
beams on, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here's my nipples.
Exactly. Apparently, I didn't leave the 30-degree weather. I brought it with me. So
it was cold.
Yeah,
it was cold up here. I almost texted you, but then I didn't.
You should have.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have got back a crazy response probably, but
yeah,
maybe some letters in there.
Figured.
Yeah.
I'm huddled up trying to stay warm in Ohio. Yeah. You're down there drunk in Florida on a beach.
Nope. I mean, I was drunk on the beach once. But
well, I mean, technically, old goddamn place, a beach, isn't it? It's an island.
But we had a heated pool. So.
Yeah. Boy.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah. Now we're back home like peasants, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get.
Yeah, but we had a great time.
That's good.
I had a buddy, he ran out of beer. So he decided to throw a bunch of cut up limes in a tequila bottle. Started drinking it like a Corona.
I don't know that works that way.
I don't think it does. It wasn't that bad because I did it too. So
I mean, I guess whatever it takes.
Yeah, 3 cases. No, so not 3 cases. 12 cases of beer, and we were done in 2 days. We had to buy more on Saturday.
How much is a case of beer down there?
Surprisingly, not
cheap.
that bad.
No.
Yeah, not that. I think I paid $15 for a 12 pack.
That's not terrible at all.
Not terrible. No, it's really not. I think it was Mick Ultra because then they didn't have anything else.
Yeah.
It was mostly try to buy for everybody.
Not a
and
Mick Ultra fan.
I just tried to buy for everybody, and I knew everybody would drink.
Everybody drinks that. It's healthy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Chunking
Tastes
beers,
like water.
but okay.
Exactly. It's healthy.
Looking after our health.
It's only 4.6 calories, but I had 30, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how was your week? You do anything fun?
Same.
You
Pretty much the same.
Got drunk in Florida?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I took a private check, and not
Bitch.
Not one of those.
Yeah, I get it.
You get it. No, I didn't do much. Worked, watched football.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That was important.
I mean, I watched football too.
Yeah, but I remember what happened.
So do I. I watched a lot of games.
Did you?
Yeah. I think we watched 4 games.
Well, there were 6.
Yeah, we didn't watch the MAC game.
Why not?
Fuck them.
I couldn't even tell you who was in it.
Miami and Central Michigan.
Oh, yeah, Miami won.
Yeah, they did.
They were good against the spread, too.
Yeah.
Yep. They covered on that.
Yeah.
Not a lot went on this week. Other than that, I mean, it was cold as shit. So just
That's what I heard.
Stay inside.
Yeah, we got back, though, on Sunday, and it was like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it was 50 that day. Day before, it was 30.
Yeah.
So, and then the days before that, I know one day it was, 30 with a 15-mile-an-hour wind. So that was nice.
Felt like 5.
Yeah. I get slapped in the face with Jack Frost balls. I mean, ugh. He's like, shot a freezing load on your face. I mean, that's just...
Did you snowball him?
Yeah. Get it right back on him. Son of a bitch.
You take that.
If you assault me, I'll assault you. I do the assaulting, Jack.
I'm the assaulter, not the assaulted.
Yeah, it was just pretty standard week for me. I don't do a lot.
Nothing major. I mean, what are you thinking of the playoffs? Are you enjoying the seeding?
I am okay with it.
Okay.
I don't like. We'll just go with the Ohio State LSU thing because that's the only things that's shocking. Once Utah got ass thumped on Friday night.
Yeah.
Whoever won between Oklahoma, they were going to be number 4
for sure.
I don't like. I mean, stepping outside the top 4. A huge amount of respect that Georgia's still getting after they got clobbered.
Yeah. Well, it's LSU.
I get that too.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't, everybody talked about all Georgia's flaws. Yeah. It just seems weird that they're still at 5.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was weird.
Which points out, like, were they in consideration? Because couldn't be.
Couldn't been.
They weren't, but, but it looks that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they're just saying, like, they went to the conference championship game and they're better than Baylor.
And that's
it was Oregon 6.
Yeah.
Oregon, yeah. So whatever, they're better than Oregon and Baylor. So,
but that, I was okay with LSU jumping Ohio State. Ohio State didn't look great.
No.
I mean, second half they looked great.
Yeah.
But the first half, I mean,
they just got blitzed.
It's a weird thing because LSU jumping Ohio State because they played. If you got 13 football fans in a room and LSU, put it on Georgia, I think most people would say that's not that impressive. It's not their most impressive win.
No, it's not their most impressive win. No.
It's not in their top 2.
No, for sure it's not.
I'd almost, hate to say it the way Texas ended up, but going to Texas and winning that game that they won.
Early in the season,
knowing what you know about Georgia, that they can't score.
Yeah.
I mean, they just can't score.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that, Ohio State had jumped them, and Ohio State's resume got better and LSU's didn't until that Georgia game.
Yeah.
But I could honestly say I think they got it right.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
I think it was Ohio State. They won by what'd they win by?
3 scores, 4.5, 17, something like that.
Yeah, but it was like when people say, "Well, they struggled." Well, they still won by.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
but it's just that, and the only thing that gets me is when they say, "Oh, well, Ohio State struggled a couple times." Like, well, but they won by double digits still, and then the one game they won by double digits and fumbled and lost 3 fumbles that led to 17 points. So,
and we play 4 quarters.
I don't know.
Yeah,
the struggle talk.
Mm-hmm. Well, because anymore, if you're the top dog and you don't blow anybody out, you struggle.
Yeah, that's
if you are a human and you make some mistakes, you suck and you struggle. So,
so other than that, I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
The Alabama thing. How low they are,
that
just
kind of shocks me.
I mean,
it shocks me, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, they're still Alabama.
Yeah.
I mean, you lose your quarterback. The defense has been hurt all year, so that shouldn't even be a factor anymore.
I'm happy with how that ended up. I think Alabama against Michigan's a phenomenal game.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
Because obviously Alabama's down with all the injuries and Michigan's at full strength, so that should be
about even.
About even. I mean,
yeah.
So it's an interesting thing of, boy, Jim Harbaugh can do a lot for himself by beating Nick Saban in a bowl game. I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, the way everybody talks, and I'm guessing you feel the same way of the Oklahoma LSU game looks like a blowout.
Yeah.
But I know Oklahoma can score.
God damn, that's the thing, though. I mean, LSU's defense one time proved that they can play defense against a non-scoring team.
Right.
Against Georgia.
Right.
A struggling, they had like 9 drop passes.
Yeah.
That's a big factor. I mean, it loses confidence. Your quarterback loses confidence in your receivers when you throw the ball to them and they just don't fucking catch it.
Yeah.
So that puts a damper on your offense. But I don't know. I think Jalen Hurts. I think he's hungry, and I think he's wanting to prove some people wrong. I think it's closer than what people say, but I would not be surprised if it's a thumping. So
yeah, you know what? It's one of those things. I wouldn't be shocked if LSU beat the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I also wouldn't be shocked if Oklahoma won.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those.
Because I could see it kind of getting like how that Texas game was, where, hey, 2 quarterbacks just threw for over 400 yards.
Yeah.
Now, quick reaction. Ohio State, Clemson. Me too.
Yeah, honestly, it's Clemson.
My quick reaction is Clemson beats Ohio State.
For sure they beat Ohio State. I mean, are they, talent-wise, are they the better team?
I don't think anybody knows.
No, we don't know.
They haven't,
Yeah, I mean, you can argue that, they haven't honestly played much of anybody, quote unquote. Obviously, the ACC is a lesser value than the Big Ten.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, my quick reaction is Clemson wins. Do I want that? No. Obviously, we're Ohio State fans. We want them to win. But, on all reality of it, Clemson's a pretty goddamn good football team.
Yeah.
They just have a shitty conference.
Yeah, and I think these last couple games, Ohio State's just gotten exposed on that defense.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're just, they're out scheming you because they're putting 3 fucking guys on Chase Young.
Yeah.
They're saying, okay, anybody else can beat us. We're not letting you beat us.
And there's the problem. 3 out of the 5 linemen blocking one guy.
Yeah.
And the other guys can't get to the quarterback.
No, they have one-on-one
Not
matchups.
even close.
No.
So the linebackers are an issue. Everybody knew that was an issue. Mm-hmm. Now, the secondary is a little banged up. They had some guys out, and stuff like that. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that's always been Ohio State's Achilles heel has been a quarterback that can scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Lawrence can get out of the pocket.
Yeah.
But he can also throw.
He's not going to take off, though.
No, but think about the Cardale Jones thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he ran for 60 yards.
Exactly.
That's enough to beat you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it's enough to get you on your heels and worry,
Yeah.
But, yeah, they struggle, and they struggle against Clemson.
Yeah. I don't know that they've ever beat Clemson.
I'm not sure they have.
I don't think they have.
No. I mean, they got fucking trounced by them a few years ago in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and then, you got the Orange Bowl a few years ago back in 13 or whatever, 13 football season, 14 bowl game. But, so,
But here's the, sluggish, slow start against Penn State with mistakes. Slow start against Michigan.
Yeah.
Slow start against Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm. What was it? A slow start against Michigan?
Defensive wise.
Okay, defensive wise. All right, I'll give you that. Yeah.
You do that against Clemson.
Yeah, you don't come back from it. Yeah, exactly. Because their defense is good enough to stop you.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
If I will say it, and we've been saying it all year, if Dobbins has a good game, then Ohio State has a very, very good chance to win the game.
Yeah.
They have to be able to control the clock and run the ball.
Yeah. That's he's got to, and I don't know, what do you consider a good game at that point? Is it 100 yards or is it 150 yards for him?
It's got to be 100 plus.
Yeah.
It can't be any less than that. They have to worry about him. They have to put, 6 to 7 guys in the box is what they have to do to try to be successful. Then you start feeding him, then Fields can pull it, and then, he can start slinging it. Again, we have always talked about this since the beginning of it. Ryan Day makes his adjustments early.
Right.
Doesn't wait till it's too late. That's the difference right now. So, I thought even against Wisconsin, I thought he waited a little too long to change some shit up offensively. But, and he did it. It, obviously worked for him. But my favorite thing he did, though, was take that chance on that fake punt.
Had to do it. That changed the whole game. Changed the whole game.
So, when you are willing to take that, because obviously you're playing for your life right now. In football terms, you're playing for your life.
Right.
If you're willing to do that, you're willing to do a lot more things. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing I say on the Clemson side of it. You just strip it down and look at their parts.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback. Clemson's got a better quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know. People say, well, he's not a high. Whatever. He threw eight interceptions. He hadn't thrown an interception in however long.
Yeah.
He's the better quarterback, no doubt. I'm gonna tell you right now, running back's a coin flip.
Yeah.
I know everybody says,
yeah,
J.K. Dobbins.
ETN's
Hold
a
on a second.
Stud. He's good. He's good, man.
I'm gonna say the defenses are very similar, except for one of them doesn't have Chase Young.
Yeah.
They're a little light on their defensive front. Just because hell, 7 of them went to the NFL last year. That's but they're got a season under them.
Yep.
Wide receiver wise,
they're better.
I'll tell you what, they're way better.
They're way better. Well, we got a few.
Yeah.
The best one's a sophomore. So you know what I'm saying? They got better receivers.
Yeah.
Are our DBs good enough to, cover them?
No.
I don't think so either.
No. Not with. They're good enough at that 2.5 second mark.
Mm-hmm.
But those are NFL wide receivers too.
Yeah.
And if the pass rush is what it was,
or has been,
what it has been in the last few games, and you get 4.5 seconds, it's just not happening.
No, we're going to get torched.
You're going to get blown out.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've said it. They got to change up their coverages too a little bit more. They stuck with some shit.
Sometimes, it makes me wonder of are we just I anything to do with it? But are they just because they're very bland on defense?
Yeah,
very bland. Or they're just not we're just winning, so we're not.
I think
showing anything.
A lot of, and you'll go back, you'll hear arguments back and forth with this between coaches. A lot of coaches like a very bland defense because it allows your guys to not think. It allows them to react and play fast. You got other guys who, fuck that. They're going to play fast and physical into my defense, or they're not going to play. If you don't know my defense, I don't want you.
Well, I understand that. And that gets you through the Big Ten.
Oh, it does.
It doesn't get you through Clemson.
No, you're going to have to change some shit up.
Yeah, because that's you never really seen a blitz package. You never, you'd see a linebacker, in an A gap.
Yeah.
And maybe both of them.
Your blitz packages, or I don't say blitz packages, but your pass rush downs, you bring in another defensive lineman.
Yeah.
Your second best pass rusher doesn't get to play anymore because he is a redshirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're looking for a defensive tackle to bring the rush, and you're looking for a true freshman to bring the rush on the opposite side. He's a good true freshman, but he's a true freshman.
And the one thing I'll say is when they bring a linebacker, not great at tackling.
Not great at blitzing.
No.
They just run right into the fucking guy.
I'm going to run right into the guard.
Yeah.
But even when they do break through, they never even get a hand on them.
No.
It's just kind of
run right by.
Yeah, it's like you're not running a 40-yard dash at that point. You need to slow down, just a touch.
You know where to attack him.
Yeah.
Slow your feet.
Because Chase Young's on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to go that way.
No.
He's just not.
Yeah. He's coming to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, but the Chase Young's disappearing, because I know his triple team stuff. Yeah, but there's a lot of times he wasn't, and he didn't really do anything.
No, it's, I don't know if it almost looks like he's anticipating the double team. So he's like, well, I'm why rush if I'm just going to get double teamed? It almost, I'm not saying it is, it just looks like that.
Right.
It's like, well, I'm getting double teamed anyway,
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of girls say that, but.
Sure. I don't, but.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know the same people all the time. So it's one of those ones, if I was putting my money on it, I'm betting Clemson.
Me too. Ben Clemson.
And it's mostly, I think right now, the spread-wise, it's going to be a coin flip.
Yeah.
It's +2, -2, you know.
You have a lot of, when it gets in the, bowl games and whatever you want to call it, playoffs or all that shit, there's a lot of other intangibles that play into it other than you have the better players. Right. Dabo's been there, done that.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence has been there, done that. Yeah. Ryan Day, as good of, you can be as good as you coach in there, but it gets to you if you haven't done it before.
Yeah.
Because there's just different things. It's a different atmosphere. It's a different way to handle yourself throughout the practice week. It's a different, you got 3 weeks to prepare, 2 weeks to prepare. You have to do all your media days. You have to do everything. You have to do your separate interviews and all that shit.
You show up in Arizona on Monday.
Yeah.
For a Saturday game.
Uh-huh.
That's.
Yeah. So then you're worrying about all this other shit, and it can be, I feel like it can be distracting if you're not used to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the hype in the media and constantly people, talking about it and stuff. But, I think that would play some sort of a factor in there.
Obviously, my opinion is going to change multiple times over this, but I could see with 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Of Ohio State not having a chance to win. Like they're down multiple scores.
Yeah, they're down, 17 points with 5 minutes
where
left.
You'd say, well, they still got a chance, but not really.
You got to score quick.
I could see that defense get out there and just not stop them.
Yeah.
Just not stop.
Not stop them at all.
Just start lighting it up.
You mean like the first half last week?
Yeah.
I mean, they just didn't stop them. And it finally, it was like an oh shit moment. Like,
and then it was an oh shit of, they handed the ball off to run the clock out, and you gave up a 45-yard rush.
Yeah.
And then gave up a touchdown because they were going to halftime.
Yeah. Exactly. And I remember, it was, just tackle the fucker.
Yeah.
Just tackling. Yeah. They were just running the ball just to run the ball. And then you give up it's stuff like that makes you wonder
You flash back to last year's defense of like, still can't tackle.
Yeah. Still linebackers are an issue.
Now, when people try to get outside and stuff, they swarm and they stretch you out and gang tackle you.
We don't do well when they run right at us.
Yeah. They run up the middle, you got a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, we spent enough time on that. Just flip to the other game again.
Okay.
Of the more I think about that, I can really see an Oklahoma win.
Yeah.
I really can.
Yeah.
Because it's the Jalen Hurts thing, and I know good for him. He did the transfer the right way. He graduated. He was nothing but classy when he lost his job.
Yeah.
Came back and saved the SEC championship game. Happy he got invited for the Heisman.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't think he should have been.
Oh, I do.
Oh, no. No, Joe Burrow wins a Heisman.
Okay,
it's not
good.
even
Yeah, okay,
close.
good.
It might, I'm going to guess it's going to be the highest margin ever.
You think it's going to be unanimous?
No.
Okay.
No, because there's somebody from, there's voters from Oklahoma and Ohio. That's just not. But I think it might be the largest margin of victory. I think because more deserving than Jalen Hurts is, J.K. Dobbins, but you're not getting 3.
No.
You can really make an argument that honestly they'd have been better off if J.K. was there instead of
Chase Young. Yeah.
Because he missed 2 games and then he didn't show up for the last 2.
Exactly.
So, I understand you set some records and stuff, but you didn't break a national record.
No.
But, so you can make the argument that Dobbins should have been there instead of Chase Young.
Yeah.
And, at that point in time, with Chase, Justin Fields, Joe Burrow, and it being a 4th one, which means he got some votes because if they'll take 3.
Yeah.
But I'd rather seen Jonathan Taylor in there than Jalen Hurts because everybody the quarterback wise they always look at interceptions. You throw 5 picks, you're done. Or whatever. But they never look at fumbles. And Jalen Hurts went through a stretch where he turned the ball over a lot, but they weren't interceptions.
Yeah. And I think Jalen Hurts
his numbers aren't great.
I think he deserves to be there.
I think just for the way he handled everything.
Yeah. And I think he's played his ass off.
He's okay.
I think he's played his ass off, honestly. you're throwing to one of the best receivers in the country.
Yeah.
If not the best, so that helps.
Yeah, and there's no defense. I understand.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, there's not, but he's still good. I mean,
I'm not saying he's not good.
I mean, I'm saying that he's good enough to win the Heisman. I don't think.
Oh, he's not.
Not win the Heisman, to be there. To be there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say win the Heisman.
But is he, when you're taking looks at that, and I'm just taking Dobbins out of there because there's already two guys.
Yeah.
But Jonathan Taylor, I mean, they didn't win the game, but that was supposedly one of the best defenses, and he fucking ran for 140 some yards.
But
that's the
to me. And again, to me, a running back is obviously very important. You look at Ohio State, the running back is very important.
Very important.
But Oklahoma doesn't have a running back. They don't have a running game.
Right.
And he's still leading you to your conference championship game. He's still won the conference championship game.
I understand.
Made it to the playoff. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't think his numbers played a factor in it. I think it's he won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's kind of the argument I'm making, that his numbers don't.
No, his numbers probably don't add up to the other two quarterbacks in there. But I think winning and his
passing wise, him and Fields, I think, are very similar.
Okay.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
But Fields gets in on they had 10 rushing touchdowns, 40 passing touchdowns. He threw one interception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now he lost 2 fumbles.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, or 3, maybe 3.
Yeah, Hurts, I think, like he's fumbled the ball like 5 or 6 times and has only lost like 2.
Yeah.
But still, I know what you're saying. But I just think that Hurts has, earned his way in there.
Yeah, I think it's
for a mention.
Cumulative.
I mean,
because it's not winning. Nobody's winning.
Nobody's winning besides Burrow.
If somebody wins besides Joe Burrow, I mean, the FBI has to get involved. I mean, because it's not even.
No, it's not even close.
I mean,
he's definitely earned it. Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah,
that he's going to win the Heisman. I mean,
you think, and because you'll get some people.
Say
if Ohio State gets beat by Clemson, and LSU makes it to the finals or whatever, because I don't think LSU wins a national champion. I don't think they have that.
Yeah,
just because that defense,
Yep.
But you'll get a bunch of Ohio fans saying, well, that's why he should have been in Ohio. That's why Ohio State didn't win. They got rid of Joe Burrow. But then you start thinking about it he wasn't good enough to play here.
Yeah.
He just wasn't.
No.
I mean, Dwayne Haskins was a first-round pick that broke every passing record held by Drew Brees.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's just the...
And I think, you want to say it is LSU is not as good. You know what I'm saying? They're not as good. It hasn't been as good as Ohio State has been.
No.
So they needed a fucking quarterback.
They needed it bad.
So when you get, and obviously he was good enough to play at Ohio State, he just wasn't good enough to start, which there's a difference.
Right.
A lot of people's backups are better than some people's starters.
I would make an argument because people, they get short-minded. Like, people forget that Joe Burrow played at LSU last year.
Mm-hmm.
They think, well, why'd they let him out of there?
Yeah.
Like, well, he's been there for 2 years.
Yeah, and he had an okay season last year.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was okay.
Threw a lot of interceptions.
Yes,
But I think Joe Burrow would play like this at Ohio State under Ryan Day.
Mm-hmm.
Under Urban Meyer, Joe Burrow is...
last year, Joe Burrow?
No, he's JT Barrett.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's Urban Meyer.
Yeah, you're
Urban Meyer really doesn't want to throw the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
He wants his quarterback to run and throw about 15 passes a game.
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not Joe Burrow.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't call him.
I can say I think Joe Burrow's faster than JT Barrett was.
Yeah, probably.
So, not as shifty, but I think
bigger.
Under Ryan Day.
Yeah.
Under a head coach Ryan Day, not just offense coordinator, because you're still running Meyer's program.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like Joe Burrow. I mean, I'm a Bengals fan. I feel bad for Burrow because
he's going to get picked by him.
He's going to get. I can't see the Bengals
passing him
not getting the first pick.
Yeah,
and I don't know how you don't take him.
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to.
I mean, even though Chase Young is Chase Young, you need a quarterback. You don't need a defensive end.
Yeah,
you just don't. Yeah, you're not there.
You're not there. You don't have you don't have a young quarterback that's going to that your franchise you're just working with.
Chase Young getting drafted first. I mean, you're going to have, the Bengals win out and like the Giants or somebody end up with the Giants, first pick.
The Redskins.
Yeah.
Fuck, if the Jets keep going on what they're doing, they might be. The Lions, they've won 3 games or something like that. They're garbage.
3. So think about it. There's only 3 games left. Mm-hmm. The Bengals have to win 2 out of 3 just to.
Yeah.
Does Washington have 3 or just 2?
3 games left.
No, wins.
Oh, wins. Oh, I think they have 2 wins.
2. Oh, okay. So Bengals. Well, they play the Patriots this week, but the Patriots are scared. I mean, there's some people to film, but I don't know what they were filming, but
how bad it was.
Well, I mean, filming the sidelines, but what? I mean,
so
I'm not 100% sure. Do you think the Bengals call plays?
I don't think so.
I think they
just go out there.
Hey, why don't you just run down there and turn around? I'll see if I can hit you. But skip into that. The Bengals are awful.
Yeah,
they're not. They should have the first pick. They play the Patriots,
Steelers,
and then they play the Steelers and the Browns. I think so. They
should have the first pick
very easily.
First pick, yeah.
And that's nice. Your wife just shut the door for us.
That is nice.
That was nice of her.
Yeah, thanks, Molly.
Yeah. Shout out.
Mm-hmm. Actually, kind of
just
scared me. It scared the fuck out of me.
I seen her coming.
I didn't. I just heard the door shut, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
There's a reason I sit with my back to the wall, not to the door.
Do I die first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you? It's your place. I mean, I'm a guest.
I'm younger.
I don't care. I'm your guest.
I think I can take 1 knife wound.
Yeah.
Just
probably.
1. 2? No.
Maybe
1.
the side.
Yeah, or like he misses and gets my shoulder.
I think you take a knife wound, especially if you can grab the knife and leave it in.
Mm.
And it's when they pull it out. That's when the problems start. You need to leave, You got
to leave. No, usually pulling it out solves the problem.
Well, not in this case. You want to stick it in and finish.
Okay.
That's what,
That's how murder happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Murder on the pull out.
Mm-hmm.
Both ways.
Jesus.
I just kind of walked into that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So where were we at? The Bengals suck.
Bengals suck.
Talking about the recording of Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go I heard Matt Hasselbeck talking and it makes a lot of sense. I don't know if you heard what he said.
I did not.
It's because people are Patriots are cheaters. Which whatever.
Yeah. Maybe.
They're filming the Bengals, who fucking cares? Secondly, first of all, these guys, they work for Kraft Media, not for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, same guy owns both.
Yeah.
So, but they showed up in the press box. One guy wearing like a Bruins shirt, and the other guy had a Patriots shirt on, and they filmed the sidelines.
Yeah.
So, you'd like to think that the Patriots they're good at what they do, but you wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
You'd be like, why don't you just buy a ticket on the 50-yard line with a fucking cell phone?
Exactly.
But on the Matt Hasselbeck side of it, of what could they possibly get?
Yeah.
NFL teams don't signal anymore. They have communication in the helmet.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
No.
Unless they happen to be filming when the communication systems went down, and then that system went down again when they played each other. There's nothing to film.
No,
there's not.
I don't know what.
I lean toward the side of they actually were, because it's that do your job. It's digital content that the Patriots put out.
Yeah.
I honestly think these guys are just doing stupid shit.
Probably,
and just that. Yeah. What are you going to get? The Bengals are going to do nothing.
Yeah.
And they're not. There's no signals.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, they still cover their mouths when they talk into the mic to the quarterback or to the linebacker. I think a lot of people forget that linebacker or safety
has
the communication, that they're not signaling defenses.
Yeah.
They might signal a package of these defensive linemen or there's 2 tight ends but you also see those guys coming onto the fucking field.
Yeah, it's not a secret.
They're not hiding it.
Let's hide this jumbo package with this 300-pounder coming in.
And 2 tight. Can we put another tackle in there and 2 more tight ends?
And the referee announces who's eligible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I don't
it's
know
a
who
little
they're recording. It's
now the NFL, or actually the Bengals have the tape, and the NFL is going to take the tape and look at it.
Yeah.
But it's just a bad look. It's sure, get in the door.
Yeah, I know.
But It's just a bad look.
Yeah.
It means nothing. That they were. I'm gonna guess we're doing really nothing.
Yeah,
because there's nothing to be done.
No,
and it's just you're the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get caught doing that.
No, because you've already been in trouble
even if
so
you weren't
much.
even doing it.
Yeah, you've already been caught so freaking much.
Yeah,
like the hell's your problem?
Well, that was the
for sure you've done it enough.
The Spygate.
Yeah.
It's like, well, they're trying to get signal. No, in Spygate, they were filming a practice.
Yeah,
that's way different than a game.
For sure.
You know who covers the signals in a game? All the fucking TV cameras that are there. You can get those signals.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a practice. That's different.
But you figured as much as they've done it, they should be better at it if they're actually going to film something. They're not going to wear I'm filming the sideline shirt.
Yeah.
Like they pretty much were. We're the Patriots here. Yeah.
So it's one of those Boston. Of like, it's just blown out of proportion.
Boston down by the harbor.
I know a lot of people like to shit on the Patriots just because they win. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But Bengals fan, we've never won. I don't really shit on anybody just because,
Yeah.
But like even the Deflategate, way blown out of proportion.
For sure. For sure.
For one, didn't make a difference.
You blew the fuck
40.
out of them. Yeah.
Secondly, people forget of the adjustments to the balls.
Or on the officials.
Well, they were underinflated.
Yeah.
Also solved before the start of the second half.
Yeah, exactly.
The balls were inflated to poundage.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think in the second half is when they really started to put it on.
It was like 55-10 was the final. Yeah. It doesn't make that much of a difference.
Then you suspended a guy for 4 games.
Yeah. I think they just did that to be like...
That wasn't even in the room.
I think they just did that to be like, well, a lot of people say we help out the Patriots.
Well, that I think is a response to the Spygate thing.
Yeah, probably.
It was something they could punish them for that because the NFL fucked that up.
Oh, they sure did. Nobody got in trouble for that.
What'd they get on the tapes? We burn them. Wait, what now?
Mm-hmm.
The evidence against the team that you ended up really not punishing, you punished with a draft pick.
Yeah. Ooh. They don't keep them anyway.
And a fine.
They don't keep them anyway.
Like, where's the evidence? Yeah, we burned it. You burnt the tapes.
Yeah.
You burnt the evidence. You're the NFL.
Yeah.
You're not the Patriots burning it.
No.
You're the And then Congress asked for the tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we burn them.
We burn them. How dumb do you look?
It's our property.
Hey,
you don't have express written consent from the NFL to view these motherfuckers.
Do you know those tapes of the Patriots when those practice? Yeah, we burn them.
Yeah, we burn them. Who does that?
I don't know.
Roger Goodell does.
Yeah, he does. Me and Robert Kraft got high in the back room and
we need to make this much money. Me and Robert Kraft were getting jerked off together, and we said, you know what? We're going to burn these tapes.
Yeah, burn them to the ground.
We like to go to dirt mall, massage parlors, and get wanked. Made $57 million last year. I like to spend $28.50 on my hand jobs.
I'm a cheap hand job guy.
I have a lot of money, but I live simple.
Yeah.
The simple things in life.
Pleasures in life.
I mean, I took a private jet down here, but my jerk off game is cheap.
Do you think that massage parlor is kind of like those dry cleaners in New York City? Do you think they have his picture on the wall when he walks in?
Can you sign this?
Can you sign this?
Hell of a tug, Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. I think they should.
Mm-hmm.
This guy frequents us.
Yes. Yeah. He's the only picture in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took 7 girls. He got on that Viagra. And we just,
Yep.
This girl had to have getting Tommy John surgery after she was done.
He signed it with his load.
Yeah, nothing going on in that taping.
No.
I mean, and just if you were going to say, wouldn't you do that against a team that meant something?
Yeah.
I mean,
wouldn't you do it against the Bills next week?
Yeah.
Or not this, next week?
Like, you need to win that game.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, not really. They're not getting...
technically they do need to win, because they're already beat out of number 1, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to get a number 1, and they're not... The 2 teams that they're fighting for 1 and 2 seat for the bye, both beat them.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's not... I mean, they don't really need to win any more games.
No.
Like
it's more of a pride
Beals,
thing.
I think the Beals are far enough back they can't win the division. So
the Bills?
Or can they?
Yeah, they can.
Where are they at?
They're second.
Well, I understand that. But, I mean, how many games back are they? Because the Patriots already beat them once.
But I think, I'm not sure, but I think next week comes down between is the division.
Is it?
Yeah.
It'd be an interesting game.
Yeah. Will be.
It's
My brother-in-laws bought him tickets for it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice for them.
Yeah.
Get you one?
Nope.
Okay. That sounds about right. Well,
Yeah.
you got basketball.
Yeah.
You can't go on vacations and stuff during basketball season. Oh, wait. You would just, missing games, not
God.
coaching.
Not like, I felt bad.
They won.
They won.
No big deal.
No.
So
Head coach
I'm
has
gonna
got
say
it
they
going
really
on.
didn't need you.
Don't say that. I like doing it. I like coaching. Don't say that.
Yeah. But,
The dude's been doing it for a long time. He probably doesn't need me.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just there for support.
Yeah.
You know?
That's your job.
You're doing a great job.
Doing a good job coaching.
Mm-hmm.
You yell better than anybody. Best I've seen. You yell with compassion.
You yell with care.
Yeah. So much care and compassion.
Love it.
Yeah. And I got sidetracked there for a second.
Yeah. For sure.
Sure.
So there's been rumors going around that the Cowboys are going to shit can Jason Garrett. Rumors been going on for a while.
That shouldn't be a rumor.
No, it should happen.
Shouldn't. I mean,
yeah, it should have happened by now. If the Panthers have enough balls to fire Ron Rivera,
right
after your all-star quarterback gets hurt, and he hasn't been doing a bad job,
you're also gonna get a home game if you just don't fuck it up.
Yeah,
and I think one of those things of the best thing for the team is for them to fire him. Because maybe it kind of sparks something.
Yeah, it could have been.
It's like your coach getting thrown out and just like,
for sure. But he's a great coach.
No, he's not.
He's a great coach.
Horrible.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
What makes him so good, Seth?
You hire the right people. He has lost the defensive coordinator. He's been coaching maybe there for 5-6 years. He's had a different coordinator. He's had 4 different coordinators.
Okay.
And their defense is still, except for this year, has been in the top 10 those 5 years.
Okay.
He hires the right guys around him. He gets them to play hard. They're having a down year. I don't think he deserves to be fired.
100% deserves to be fired.
After a down year as your backup quarterback?
He's been there for 10 fucking years and has done nothing.
He has not been there for 10 years.
You want to look that up?
I do, honestly, because I don't think he's been there for 10. Has he actually been there for 10 years? I mean, do you know that for a fact, or you just
I don't know it for
cocky?
a fact, but I bet it's pretty close.
Okay.
I'm a pretty cocky guy.
Yeah.
But
big cocky guy.
I bet it's pretty close.
Okay. Ron Rivera.
Jason Garrett.
We're talking about Ron Rivera.
I'm talking about Jason Garrett because we started off with the Cowboys, you fuck.
I talked about Ron Rivera if they had enough balls to fire the
No, I'm talking about Jason Garrett.
Fuck Jason Garrett. Fire his ass.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying
okay.
You were giving me fucking feedback against it. I'm going, what the fuck?
No, fuck Jason Garrett.
You started the topic off with the Cowboys, and you said if they had the balls to fire Ron Rivera. And I was saying you needed to because of Jason Garrett.
We got sidetracked.
That needed to happen too.
Was it time?
It was time to move.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I don't think he deserved it in the middle of the season. That's something you do to
Ron Rivera been there about 7-8 years though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I thought was.
It was, but I think it was great on that fact of it was so respectfully done. You never see that.
No.
Ron Rivera did a press conference and said, he brought me in.
Yeah.
We had a discussion. We both agreed that time for the team to move in a new direction. Okay.
I mean, well, he's a classic guy. I mean, that's, but,
he'll get a job.
For sure he'll get a job. Yeah.
Instantly.
But for sure, fucking fire Jason Garrett. I'm with you on that one.
Horrible.
Yeah, he's cocksucker.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looks like it.
I mean, he's been there for 10 years. Jerry Jones.
We didn't get it because that was a Thursday night game. We broadcasted on Thursday.
Yeah.
So, we did that before the game.
Yeah.
Of 8 carries for 30, 40 yards. They opened the game up with like the longest drive of the season of the NFL.
Yeah.
And Ezekiel Elliott gets, I think, 8 carries in that opening drive for 40 yards or whatever.
And then he gets like 2 more?
Had 18 total.
Yeah.
I'm not even so sure he didn't get 10 carries.
He might have.
It might have been 10 carries on that first drive.
And
the rest of the game got 8.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you threw the ball 40 fucking times.
Yeah. No wonder you fucking lost.
That is why you suck. You paid this guy all this money But you got this offensive coordinator that gets a little pass happy.
Yeah.
And that's all they do.
Yeah. It's, for sure.
They're just trying to, are they trying to wear his arm out so they don't have to pay him as much?
Yeah,
I mean,
probably. Just clear house.
You can have him throw that ball 40 times and maybe throw about 9 picks.
That might be your best Southern accent.
Maybe we won't have to pay him. That $35 million is just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we just pay him 20. You throw a lot of interceptions there, Dak.
For sure, one of your better accents.
Thanks.
But yeah, just fire everybody.
Oh yeah,
get rid of everybody.
You
have such a young and talented team.
That's what I was saying when we were talking about two different people. We were arguing different sides of a topic that nobody's having. That's why I'm saying you fire Jason Garrett now.
Oh, for sure now.
Because somebody's got to get a home game out of that fucking division.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cursing a lot during this conversation just because it just makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like, your coach gets thrown out and the team rallies. Do that.
Do that. I for sure thought the Eagles were going to fuck that up again the other night, going to overtime with the goddamn Giants. I don't want to watch.
Nobody wants it. Nobody wants that division.
No. It's just like, they're like, when the water's really cold and you're just kind of like touching your toe in.
Yeah.
Like, nope, too cold. I don't want to get in there. Nope.
I'm going to go get throttled.
Yeah. By anybody because the NFC's stacked.
The owner's like, we suck.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get a home game for these ticket sales.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't have to pay you salary rates. You just get bonus money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to pay you $18 million.
Yeah. For sure. Fire him now.
Yeah. I think it's Kellen Moore, right?
Yeah.
I think Jerry Jones could do better calling plays than he does.
He doesn't do a real good job.
It's just he gets locked in on we got to throw the ball.
Yeah.
We got to throw the ball. No. You got to run the ball.
Well, it's also a stupid hire. The guy's never done it before.
No.
It's the NFL. He was a quarterback's coach. And then you're like, oh, yeah, he can call plays.
It's one of those ones of you. Are you telling me you couldn't find anybody else?
Exactly.
And maybe that says something about you of you couldn't find anybody.
Anybody else? Not one person, a backup's backup is not. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to be good to be a good play caller. You don't are a good coach or anything like that. But for sure, you couldn't find anybody that wasn't, experienced.
Because you're set to win.
Yeah.
Like this is
for a while. Your defense is all signed.
You've been on the hot seat for 2 years.
Yeah. For sure. Hey, let's not throw my job over to this 32-year-old who's never done it before.
I think what they should do, fire Jason Garrett.
Hire Kellen Moore.
No.
That's the theme.
That's probably what they do. Hire, Freddie Kitchen's going to be looking for a job.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Wouldn't want to lose him.
I wouldn't be surprised if McCarthy's in Dallas next year.
Well, this started off with Urban Meyer.
I know it did. Yeah, that was my topic of Urban Meyer.
I don't think it's even close that he would. I think he might take it. I don't think it should be offered because I don't think he'd be great.
No, I don't think he'd be great at all in the NFL.
It seems like a Cowboys thing to do.
For sure. I think, you're going to sell more tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not really. They sell out.
I get, but you're going to have a lot more people watching the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you get more primetime games, like they don't get enough.
Exactly, sure.
But you're a splash team now.
Yeah, I don't think the only argument you're going to say about Urban is that Dak is athletic enough to run Urban's offense, but Urban's offense doesn't work in the NFL.
You don't
run
come
that
in,
shit.
You don't come in. You don't bring. When you get hired to an NFL team, whether you're offensive or defensive guy, your scheme doesn't come to that team.
No, the team's
you come in there and you look at the players you have, and then you make up a scheme.
Yeah,
that's the college problem of air raid. I'm going to bring this air raid offense. Well, maybe you don't have air raid shit.
Exactly. You don't have air raid people.
Yeah,
you have an air raid quarterback.
That's why college coaches fail in the NFL because they bring their college shit of this is what I want. This is how my team's going to go. Well, those aren't you don't have those pieces.
Nope.
Maybe you're a defensive team.
Yeah.
You just need to run the ball.
The only way I think Urban works in the NFL is if he doesn't have any, get me wrong, not any control, but if he hires an offensive coordinator that has experience and already has a system in place that could work.
Right.
He's just the head coach. You know what I mean?
And that's the problem. Because I don't think he's that guy.
No, I don't think he's that guy. I think he likes to, be involved with everything. Yeah.
And that's just not.
No.
And I don't know, because when they talk about that, I'd listened to that Cowherd conversation.
Yeah.
When he mentioned the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
And it got blown out of proportion because that is not what he said.
No.
He said, when I was coaching at Ohio State, Cowherd said, when you were coaching at Ohio State, if Cowboys would have called you I'd have listened because it's Cowboys.
Yeah.
Wouldn't this year?
No.
And I think, even on the other side, because Lincoln Riley's the other name.
Yeah.
I would see them more going after Lincoln Riley than Urban Meyer.
Me too.
But I don't think Lincoln Riley can take that job either. I don't think he.
You have to hire an NFL. You just got to hire an NFL guy that's done it and been there. I don't think college coaches work in the NFL like you said.
Yeah.
Kingsbury.
Well, they say Pete Carroll. It's like no. He coached the NFL first and then came back and then left.
Yeah.
I mean.
Plus Pete Carroll is a defensive guy.
Yeah.
He hires his offensive guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's different. You can be a defensive guy in college because it's defense.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what they say too. The difference between college and pros is in college, obviously, recruiting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't get to pick your players.
Yeah.
The GM picks them.
Mm-hmm.
And in college, you coach your players.
Yeah.
And in the NFL, you coach your coaches. Because you're not in that meeting room.
No.
Your offensive coordinator runs that. Your quarterback's coached over here. That's like they're very regimented on. There's no one big team room where they're all watching film together. That's not how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that would be you got to be a little bit more. I think Urban wants to be, and it's not a bad thing, wants to be hands-on with a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think you got to be able to take a step back and let other people kind of do what their job is.
Yeah.
You hire somebody. And I think a lot of people don't have a lot of success when the head coach calls the plays either side of the ball. Because you can't be both. It's hard to be both. You can, but it's hard to be both.
Right. And you can't. I mean, the Bengals have proven that you also cannot call your plays, especially when you're a first-year coach.
Yeah. It's hard. I mean, it really is.
There's too much. Too much going on. But now, talking about where we got confused, you take that Carolina coach and put him in Dallas.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. I mean,
I like hiring defensive guys as head coaches and get your offense to do offense.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because
the only other option is going to New England and seeing if you can get him away. Josh.
Yeah, McDaniels.
Yeah. That seems to be the only other. It's Urban Meyer, it's Lincoln Riley, or it's Josh McDaniels.
Yeah. What about a Jay Gruden OC?
Okay with that.
Okay.
I mean, he's a little. Obviously, I watched him a lot. Being a Cincinnati fan, he does some freaky stuff.
Yeah, he does some different things.
But I mean, you can also get a little pass happy.
He can,
and that's.
But he's never had a true running back like Zeke to not be pass happy.
Right. Right. I understand.
He's had the running back by committee in Cincinnati when he was there. Gio and it wasn't Mixon. It was the dude from LSU. Yeah,
that lost in the game because he fumbled the ball against the Steelers.
Jeremy Hill.
Yeah, Jeremy Hill.
And then and then there was nothing in Washington.
No,
you had to sign Adrian Peterson.
And Geis couldn't stay on the field.
Geis can't stay on the field. Yeah, so I think that would be an interesting hire.
Yeah,
OC. I don't think Jay Gruden's a very good head coach because he wants to call the plays.
I'll tell you what, you can tell a lot on how he is as a head coach, on how he handled that Haskins situation.
Yeah.
When you kind of spit back and forth and stuff like that. Now, he already knew he was getting fired.
Yeah.
But at that point in time, you're looking for your next job, and you don't kind of start,
it was
doing
almost
that stuff.
a thing of where he didn't want to put him in the fire, but you got that manager that, the owner in his ear. No, I drafted this guy. You're playing him kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, nobody's winning in Washington.
No. Not until that some bitch
not
leaves.
Until that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's not.
And they're firing their GM.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I guess.
Apparently. I mean, you fought for the quarterback, but then you fired the GM that drafted him. So.
Yeah.
But Dallas, though, I mean, you look at that, the talent they have.
It's such a wide open.
It's a shitty job. just because Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
But it's a good job because the rest of your division is such dumpster fire garbage.
Yeah.
That you're getting to the playoffs. I mean, you just.
Well, you win 8 games.
You win 8 games, you're in. You're getting a home game.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be an interesting thing, because they say the only thing that saved Jason Garrett is the Super Bowl. But what if they got into the playoffs and they never give Zeke the ball. And then all of a sudden he starts toting it 40 times a game in the playoffs.
Yeah, and they're winning games.
And all these big offensive teams in the NFC can't get the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, not going to happen.
No, not going to happen.
But it'd be funny.
They may not even make the fucking playoffs.
Funny if that's what happened.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Philadelphia. Well, they play each other this week or
I think it's the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for all the marbles.
Oh, yeah. It'll be interesting.
It won't be, but it'll be a terrible game.
No, I'm saying it'll be interesting how it plays out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to have a 7-9 team again.
I think, I'd like to say Dallas would get in.
They're the better team.
I think they get in.
Yeah.
But it just tells me the whole dumpster fire they got going on. That Philly's going to end up getting in.
I mean, I want Jason Garrett. I don't even like the fucker. I don't even like to look at him.
No.
I don't like to look at him. Like,
he seems cocky on that sideline. I'm like, hey man, you're losing again.
You suck. You're bad. You have made it to the playoffs twice.
All these other teams,
all
and
of
you're
them.
Losing again.
Yeah. Your defense came off the field a few weeks ago and didn't give you a high five. They walked right past you.
Well, it's like
they said "fuck you,"
and I don't understand that's why I don't understand what they're waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
Of like
the players aren't involved.
The players done. They're done.
Yeah.
Of like the cliche of you lost the locker room. As soon as you lose, get out.
Get out. Exactly.
I mean, we have no. I mean, now we're just wasting money.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of Cowboys conversation we just had.
And I'm sick to my stomach about it.
Neither of us
I
think
hate
that
the Cowboys.
Urban Meyer is going to take that job. I don't know that he's even going to be. I mean, he'll get offered the job just splashy, but other than that,
I think he's doing a good job where he's at.
Do you think Freddie Kitchens gets fired?
No,
I do.
You do?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think they fire him.
I just don't think they do.
I think they know they made. I think they know they fucked up.
That's the thing, though. I don't think what's his name? The GM.
He's a player GM though.
He is.
He doesn't really give a shit.
No.
Except for the players.
Yeah.
He assembles a team.
Yeah.
And actually assembled a good one.
Oh, very good team.
That somebody could have done something with.
And you're right. I think they know they fucked up. I mean, obviously, they're not winning games. But yeah. I mean, I still don't think he gets fired, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
No, I think he gets fired. I think it's just you just cut ties. I mean, you may lose
if you're going to
lose
fire
your
him,
stud defender forever. I mean, who knows? Because people forget that he hit that guy with a helmet.
Yeah, it's a good point.
That's kind of went by the wayside.
We told you it would.
Nobody's talking about that anymore.
But
I think he just cut ties and Beckham's going to be out of town. They're going to trade him off.
For sure.
And
if you're going to fire him,
then they're going to sign Antonio Brown next year.
Could happen.
I think it will happen.
Okay. If you're going to fire him now. Don't wait till next year. Because you got a team that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, you
players.
I mean, it's
on paper,
Monday.
It's very good.
Black Monday.
Monday, he's gone.
Bye-bye.
If you're going to, you're going to fire him. But I just don't think he will because I think the GM has a bit of an ego. I don't think he would want to admit he fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think because you don't want to admit you fucked up, but you know you fucked up.
Oh yeah. Everybody knows.
But guess who gets fired next if you don't do the right thing?
Well, you do.
You do.
Yeah, I mean, I
so
get
that's
it.
the...
Yeah.
Now, I guess I said the Antonio Brown thing, but I forgot that he torched out Twitter again yesterday and probably ruined his career of like nobody signing him. He just called everybody racist.
Yeah.
It's like, what? You were the one that was the sexual assault and all that stuff, man. That wasn't anybody else.
Nobody...
Not saying there's not some racists in the NFL, but hey... Not their problem. You kind of did that.
It just seemed like you're just trying to start more shit.
Yeah, you're apologizing, and everybody was okay with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just out of nowhere. I mean,
that
just
beamer.
Bam.
Yeah.
So that might have ended that. Mm-hmm. So, but if anybody'd signed him, the Browns.
Yeah. Probably.
Honestly, it makes sense. They're fan, and they're probably the only fan base that'd be like, yeah. I mean, honestly,
exactly.
They really are.
He'll be all right. Yeah.
That's and then I seen who was that came out today? The running backs from the U. Shit. Wasn't McGahee? It's the
Clinton Portis?
Yeah, did you see that?
No.
Got in trouble for like scamming the NFL insurance.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, it's like making up, like, apparently, allegedly.
Yeah.
Because he's just,
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Like filing reimbursements to the NFL healthcare for like shit that like federal fraud type shit.
Oh.
Like, and getting people involved. Hey, tell them that you gotta, make up a bill for a hyperbaric chamber and have them reimburse you, or tell them that you got an X-ray machine, and it wasn't like $50. I mean, It was like $38,000, $107,000.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was pretty. I'm pretty sure it was Clinton Portis.
Yeah, probably.
It makes sense. I don't know that it makes sense, but
yeah, hadn't done anything
Miami
wrong.
running back wise, I listed a couple of them off.
It wasn't Frank Gore, obviously.
No,
he's still
wasn't
playing.
Frank Gore. He's still in.
Yeah.
Playing somehow. I don't
the fucking machine.
Understand how he's still playing, but he's still playing.
Yeah, he's still going, baby.
And then there was also a thing, I think it was on Feinbaum's show. He had a marketing agent on. Did you see that? Where that guy, his prediction is that Trevor Lawrence does not play college football next year.
Oh, wow.
That there's no reason to.
Yeah.
Especially if he wins.
Mm-hmm.
If they win out and he wins again.
Yeah.
Why would you suit up next year?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because you can just drop out.
Yeah, train,
and go ahead and start selling marketing.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead and start, because as soon as he would drop out, millions of dollars.
Yeah, exactly.
Millions of dollars.
Millions.
Of what and especially if you've done it. So if he goes undefeated in his college career in 2 years, win back-to-back national championships,
why come back? There's nothing to follow that.
There's nothing, because I know
chances are you're not doing it again.
They don't really give a fuck about those Heisman trophies.
Yeah,
because all of them sell them. All of them sell them.
Yeah,
I mean, so it's an interesting thing of why would you come back?
Yeah,
and then his other one was he thinks Tua will come back.
Oh, okay.
Just on a money thing of like, number one, or let's say top three.
Yeah,
to late first, maybe second.
Yeah, I could see Tua coming back. I mean, yeah,
and at some point maybe just proving that you can be healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I thought that was interesting. The Trevor Lawrence thing I thought was
kind of spot on.
Thinking, wow, that's just stupid. Then you start thinking about going, you know what?
That make an excellent point.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, it's like McGahee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tears that knee up. And
had a decent NFL career.
Yeah. Still a first rounder.
Mm-hmm.
Not the first pick, though.
Nope.
A little bit of difference, especially back then.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1 to number 15, I think 15, 16, something like that.
Yeah. A lot of $1 million of difference.
$30 million to not, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough times.
Oh yeah, tough times.
That was sickening too, watching that knee.
Yeah, it's gross. Oh. That's the first actual. Granted, I'm young. The first actual football game I sat down and watched the whole thing through. I was 5.
Yeah. That was
it was
nasty.
Yeah, gross.
And I heard an interview with him, and they were talking about sitting out bowl games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of would you make that decision? He said he kind of was in that game.
Oh. He didn't play a whole lot.
Well, when he got injured, he got about a half in, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm asking the 5-year-old Seth how long he played.
But I mean,
But he admittedly was not going hard in that game because he didn't want to get hurt. This is a national championship game.
Yeah.
And he said the coach on the sideline started screaming at him like these guys, like, you guys aren't playing, you're not trying. Mm-hmm. And he goes, so I figured better turn this up. And he goes, and then it happened. So it was like one of those of, hey, really wasn't, he was looking for, this is a national championship game. Mm-hmm. They'd won 27 games, 28 games in a row at that point in time. Some still say, even though they lost that game, one of the best teams ever.
It is.
The year before was, the year before was way better. But that team was still really good.
Really good.
But, even at that national championship game, guy wasn't going as hard as he could go.
Yeah.
Because, hey, man,
there's
money out here. I'm playing for free right now.
Yeah.
That's the one that always interests me.
We get pissed. No, okay, not we, but people fans get pissed off because they're fans. And I mean, you kind of have a right to get pissed off, but again, it's not your body. It's not your life. These guys are going to have a chance to make a ton of money. And most of them come from shit.
Complete.
You know what I mean? Like most of them come
shit.
Yeah. Like the Deshaun Watson grew up in one of those from Habitat Humanity houses. You know what I'm saying? Now he has done a great job with himself. Obviously worked his ass off to get where he is, and is, paying for his parents' stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's just a college football thing, though. I mean, like, because the players mean and I'm talking to fans.
Yeah.
The players mean absolutely nothing to the fans because they're there for 3.
You don't get attached to them.
They're there for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And then they're off, and then it's on to the next of.
Yeah.
Who was you a fan of for that 02 Ohio State team?
Yeah.
Of like, well, exactly. Those guys are out of the league, and they're not. You're so tied in with the brand, you forget about the player.
Yep.
Of, hey, they're playing. Well, they get an education. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
No. It's not enough.
Even if you go to be the doctor.
Yeah.
You just passed up on millions of dollars.
Here's the other one of, hey, I know this. You got your education and it tore your knee up.
Yeah.
And you had 7 surgeries while you're here playing.
Yeah.
But you graduated.
We're gonna need that money.
you're done. You don't have any insurance anymore. We're now done with the damage we did to you.
Yeah.
Don't call us. That's
Yeah.
You forget about that.
Yeah. The mean parts of it.
But it's an interesting talk because you'd like to think of, wow, they made the playoff. They're in. But maybe they're not.
Maybe they're not, yeah.
Maybe they don't care.
Yeah. The only good thing with Ohio State is they're young, so there's not a whole lot of them that are...
Well, they're not there yet.
Yeah.
But they're still going to have 6, 7 guys drafted this next year, and 2 of them in the first round.
Yeah.
But it's one of those ones, I guess that'd be the most impressive thing about Chase Young is when that suspension came down, why did you just leave? I mean, why'd you even come back?
Yeah. Honestly.
Thinking about it, and you wonder if he thinks about that when you think about you didn't really have any tackles these last couple of games.
Fuck,
and it didn't look like you were trying.
Yeah. It could be. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look like, I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No. Top 3 pick?
Yeah.
Millions of dollars.
You're a millionaire for 5 years. You don't even have to be good.
You made $27 hand jobs you can pay with with a first round paycheck.
So you carry the one 507. I don't know.
I can get one a day for, and not even have to worry about it. My per diem will cover that. Oh man. Might have to make this a short one. It's we're only an hour and 13 in, but it's getting really cold and I have to piss so hard.
That's fine. That's fine.
Hard piss.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about. My toes are cold. And when my toes get cold, man,
I'm done. Yep. I get it.
We'll continue this conversation next week.
All righty.
On the latest episode of Wideside Sports.
Wideside.